In this short video series, we are aiming on attempting and break down the questions that are given in the University of London exam papers. Our focus is to address and cater our answers to the expectations, guidelines, requirements of the examiner rather than writing short notes. So in this short video series, we will go through certain most commonly repeated questions at the exam at University of London exams for both first year, second and third years, and we will give you a very basic 2 minutes breakdown of these questions. Hopefully these breakdowns will help you to enrich your answers and score well, get a good first classes, second uppers at the exam. Wish you all the best and stay tuned with this video series. In today's short video, we are going to focus on the areas that are often questioned at contract law exams for University of London first year students when focused on consideration. Students are expected to know what is consideration. As per McHenry, consideration is the badge of enforceability. Right? So basically, you go to the store, you pay money, you get a loaf of bread. This exchange of value, as per Curious Misa, Lloyd Lush says, detriments to one party, benefits to the other. Or as for the case of Dunlop tires, you can look at consideration as either the forbearance or the price paid to enforce the promise of the promiser. So ultimately, consideration is used to enforce the promise of the promiser by the promisee. So indeed, it must move from the promisee. If I give you a promise, you as the promisee enforce my promise by providing consideration. So what are frequent areas for the exam? Past consideration is often questioned. Of course, not good consideration, but there are exceptions. Part payment of debt and promissory estoppel is always questioned at the exam. Existing obligation and various exceptions for existing obligation is also questioned. My favorite, I would say, promissory estoppel, which is an equitable device that can pose a lot of trouble to students at the exam. So I would suggest to students to focus a lot on promissory estoppel at the upcoming exam together with existing obligation and the given exception. So make sure you break down the consideration question with the required parts. All the best.